I was talking to my friend's mom the other day about designer bags, and she has spent more money on designer bags throughout her life than probably anyone I know. And she was basically saying how she's so done with some of the big designer labels because the quality of their bags has gone down so significantly, but their prices are so out of whack to the point where they're not justifiable anymore. And so now instead of dropping like $4,000, $3,000 on a very whatever big designer bag that like is just a re-release of some 1990s collection that we've already seen, she's looking at like way smaller designers who do mid-range bags, which is something that I love. Here are some of my favorite smaller designers, smaller brands that do mid-range bags. The first is a Korean brand I love so much. It's called Osoy, and they do the cutest, schmutiest little bags. I think Essence has the largest selection of them. I absolutely adore this one. I think it's so cute. They also have elevated takes on very classic designs. Like this is a pretty simple shoulder bag, but they did something slightly cool and interesting with it. Wait, how cute is that colorway in this style? And I really want this color. This one's so good. A recent discovery is this brand called Chora. Their Instagram is chora.store. I love their bags. I think they're so cool. I really love this one because it reminds me of John Galliano's time at Dior when he made the ballet bag, which looked kind of similar to this. Their fringy shoulder bag is also really sick. I think they just have their aesthetic really nailed down, and I love it. It is so me. Like, this is so my style. Another shape that I really like by Chora. Next, we have Dragon Diffusion. This has gotten really popular in the last year, mainly because they have like that kind of Bottega Veneta aesthetic, but slightly different. They only do the woven leather design. However, they have like a very unique type of shape that they do. Like I could definitely spot the difference between like a Bottega Veneta and a Dragon Diffusion on someone. Apparently they're a really good investment. Everyone I know who's gotten one has said they're amazing quality and they last really long. Personally, I think they do a really good job of picking colors. Like all the colors that they do their bags in are just very on point. This brand, Sonia Lee, I think deserves all the hype in the world. They hand make all of their leather bags and they are such phenomenal quality. I've talked about them before, but I have two of them and you can literally like feel the quality and they're at such a great price. The last time I talked about them, people DM'd me to tell me like, hey, thank you so much for this recommendation. I love my Sonia Lee bag. And I was like, oh, perfect. This brand called Belen does really interesting takes on shoulder bags that I love. Something classic, but with an interesting touch. I'm a huge fan of their fringe bag. I want it so bad. They do it in this very cool pistachio color too, which is really nice. Speaking of fringe and pistachio, Holzweiler is a to die for brand. I love their bags. Tell me this is not the perfect summer bag. For 400 bucks, doable. Had to mention Marge Sherwood because this is one of my favorite brands. I would die for the large yellow shoulder bag.